What's up guys, MegaDPAL here, and I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. So today I'm using the same team I used in my last video. My opponent's using a pretty standard sand looking team. So this video is basically around one major Pokemon who is actually an expert, so you guys will understand later on. So let's just get straight into the battle, shall we? I'm actually going to lead out with my Genesect, just because I am Scarf is the best thing I do in fact have to lead off with. He's actually going to lead out with a Togekiss. So right off the bat, what I'm actually going to do is just go straight for that Flash Cannon. On the off chance he wasn't expecting the Flash Cannon and expecting me not be able to touch his Togekiss, and I actually don't in fact take it out, I do a solid 95+% to this Togekiss. He's going to be able to get off a Thunder Wave on my Genesect, which is really annoying because like I did mention I am Scarf. This is obviously going to cripple me, but at the same time that's fine. I'm actually just going to make the hard switch now, go out into my Heatran, just because I don't want to be Power Flinch to death. My Heatran obviously is resisted against the Air Slash, so does in fact go for that. Unfortunately scores a crit. I mean, damage is damage. My Heatran always gets critted, as you will find out in some future videos, but hopefully it doesn't matter too much in the long run. So what I'm going to do is just use this time to set up my Stealth Rocks, expecting just to go for the T-Wave once again, get up them rocks and go from there. But unfortunately I get the full para, once again full para. Always happens to me it seems, but yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get up my rocks, but that's exactly what I'm going to try and proceed to do this following turn. In fact, going to switch out, not want to play the flinch para game and try and Power Flinch me to death, go straight out into her Jellicent, female Jellicent, as I do manage to get my Stealth Rocks now, which is great for me, as that Togekiss will die on the incoming Stealth Rocks damage, so that's great. So what I'm actually going to do, I just want to scout whether this thing's running the Will-O-Wisp or the Toxic. I don't just want to switch directly into my own Jellicent and get Toxic. So I'm just going to scout. It actually makes a safe move to go straight for that Scald. But once again I get the full power, which is a little annoying. I am obviously special defense each, and I know I can eat that Scald up, so I'm just going to go for Protect now, just to stall a bit of damage. Just because I'm taking a little bit too more than I actually need. So yeah, I'm just going to get a little bit more lefties recovery, which is fine and nice for me. So what I'm actually going to do is following turn is just make the switch go out into my Jellicent now, just to take the incoming Scald, because I obviously do have the Water Absorb, so that's nice for me. So male on female Jellicent, that sounded a little wrong, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm actually just going to go for that Will-O-Wisp, just try and get a bit on his team, because his team does not appreciate taking a Will-O-Wisp whatsoever, as it does obviously have the Aegis Slash, the Tyranitar, Scizor and Gliscor, and obviously this Jellicent. So we're both just going to transfer over Burns, so that's nice. It's not actually running the Toxic, which is fine. I am actually in fact running the Shadow Ball on my Jellicent, but he's going to make the hard switch, go out into his Aegis Slash now. I guess predicts me not to have too much to touch this thing with, but no, I am in fact running the Shadow Ball, and this does a decent bit, around about 25-30%, maybe even a bit more, 40% to this Aegis Slash, which is nice. Decent bit of damage on this thing. So what I'm actually going to do is I could have gone for the Will-O-Wisp, pretty much crippled this thing, but at the same time I don't want to take a Shadow Sneak. I want to keep my Jellicent round to take on his Scizor and his own Jellicent. So I'm just going to make the hard switch go into my Garchomp just to check this Aegis Slash, as I know I can potentially use this time to set up SD. And yeah, so in comes the Shadow Sneak. I do eat this up obviously, it's unboosted and it's going to take a bit of Ruskin damage. That actually reveals the Citrus Berry, which is pretty nice. Citrus Berry Aegis Slash, pretty uncommon, but I guess it works out for him here. But either way, I'm going to predict him switch, go out into his Gliscor now, predicting the EQ. So what I'm going to do is just Mega Evolve, go straight for the SD, and hopefully try and 2-hit KO the Gliscor with a Stone Edge. So that's the idea. I do just go for that SD, but he actually stays in. Predicts that nicely, I do believe. He's actually going to go for that Sacred Sword. This does a decent bit of damage to my Garchomp, but in combination with the following Shadow Sneak the next turn, it's going to almost take out my Chomp, which is pretty annoying, just because this obviously gives the opportunity to bring in his Scizor and just revenge kill me with a Bullet Punch. So that's a little annoying, but at the same time down goes his Aegis Slash, so that's nice for me. So like I did mention, in comes this Scizor, trying to revenge kill me with a Bullet Punch. I know he's not going to mess around, I know he's just going to go straight for that BP, as opposed to maybe setting up if he's Mega Scizor or something. So I'm just going to make the switch, go into my Jellicent, because he's obviously going to go for that safe BP. I'm at +2, I'm a threat, He's also going to want to try and take me out as soon as possible. So in comes my Jellicent just to eat up that bullet punch. I do obviously have the Will-O-Wisp as we've acknowledged earlier. So what I'm actually going to do though is I'm actually going to predict him to switch on out there, go out potentially into his own Jellicent. So what I'm actually going to do, or his Tyranitar, sorry. So what I'm actually going to do is opposed to going for the Willow, I'm actually going to make the double into my Keldeo. Just because normally Jellicent would wall Keldeo, but I do run the HP Ghost. So there's not too much that Jellicent can do to me either. But he's actually going to make the smart play, just sack his Togekiss here, and see what I was going to go for and go from there. So like I said, I do actually bring in my Keldeo. In comes a Gliscor here. A really weird play. I'm not too sure exactly what I was predicting, but maybe wanted to sack his Gliscor, use his time to go out into my into his Tyranitar, potentially set up, believing I'm Scarf or Specs. So that would have been a smart play, but either I do manage to take out that Gliscor, which is nice. So in comes his Tyranitar, believing me to be locked into the Icy Wind. So he's going to use this time to most likely Mega Evolve. Seems though he didn't Mega Evolve with his Scizor, and try and get up a Dragon Dance and try and sweep my team. So here we go, he does in fact Mega Evolve into Mega Cheetor. Like I said, he's going to try and go for that Dragon Dance, but no, Keldeo is the expert I was talking about. Expert Belt Keldeo, for experts only, just going to go straight for that Secret Sword. Times 4 super effective, destroy that Tyranitar, totally catching this thing off guard, and down goes that Cheetor now, which is great for me. And in comes a Jellicent now. Normally Jellicent would wall Keldeo, but like I mentioned earlier, there's not too much a Jellicent can in fact do to my Keldeo. And this Jellicent is in fact more physical defensive, I'd imagine. So the HP Ghost Expert Belt boosted does a whole lot of damage to this Jellicent. A solid 2-hit KO on this thing. So he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp on me now, which is a little annoying, except not in the terms of the game. But this means there's going to be both teams buffered by Sandstorm, both teams burn, and obviously they're going to get a bit of leftovers with his bit of recovery with his leftovers. So it's a lot of after turn effects, but either way it's not going to matter, as I can obviously just go straight for that Hidden Power Ghost the following turn, wipe out his Keldeo. So Keldeo putting in that work, and down goes this thing. So taking out the Gliscor, taking out the Jellicent, taking out the Tyranitar. This is in fact the Curse Body as opposed to the Water Absorb, which is a little weird I guess, but I guess he never bred a Water Absorb Jellicent, but it's fine. This is last now, his Scizor. I can just showcase a full move set, and obviously use my last move, which I've yet to use yet, and that being the Hydro Pump. He's not even going to go for Bullet Punch, he knows it's GG, so I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump, land it. The crit obviously doesn't matter, but Keldeo, clutch right at the end there. Expert Belt Keldeo putting in that work, so GG, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more. Keldeo definitely the man of the match, the MVP, putting in that work, so hope you guys all enjoyed Expert Belt Keldeo out here today. So good job, and yeah, thank you guys for watching like I did just mention, and I'll see you guys next time.